Hello, welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Today we will be looking at JDM cars. So to start off with, I am going to my arcade where most of the vehicles are JDM, but two of them are V-dubs. We won't be looking at those ones. We're going to go up to each one and start it up so you guys can hear what it sounds like. Some of them have pretty unique sounds, so take a listen to it, it's pretty cool. In case you guys were wondering, the first car is the Dinka Jester, which is based off of the Acura NSX in real life and has a price of $240,000. So to start off with, on my right here, we have the Datsun 240Z. In game, it's called the Karine 190Z. Goes for about $900,000. Pretty nice car. Take a listen. Next up, we have the Jester Classic, or in real life, the Toyota Supra. I'm sure lots of people know this car. $790,000 in game. Very customizable, very fun to drive. Wish Rockstar made it a little bit quicker, but that's okay. And next up, we have the Sultan RS. This car was one of my favorite cars in GTA 4. Tried to make it look somewhat similar to that RS edition. In blue this time, but I think usually it's like red or yellow, something like that. This one is one of the more expensive ones at $1.8 million, and it's a Benny vehicle, so you can do lots of customization to it. And then over here we have the Sultan Classic, not the Sultan RS Classic. The RS Classic is a two-door, which I don't have, but yeah, this guy right here. Both of these two are off of the Subaru Impreza, obviously, and this one also is about $1.7 million. And next up is the only pinkish car that I own, the Penumbra FF. Probably didn't say that name right, but whatever. $1.4 million, and it's an Eclipse, pretty much. And then coming up, I got the two V-dubs over there, so we're not going to look at that, but this is the main one that I'm sure all of you guys can recognize right away. The Elegy Retro Custom, or in other words, the Skyline. And this car is pretty much $1 million, maybe even more after all the customization that you do to it. And then we got two Dinkas here. This one's the Sugoi. It goes for $1.2 million and is pretty much the Civic Type R. Very fun car to drive too, with a price of $1.2 million. And last but not least, we have the Dinka Blista Kanjo, or like an older Civic. I believe it'd be maybe in 1990s-ish. $580,000, and of course I had to have the big turbo coming out of it too. I always thought that was kind of cool to see. And now we're going to drive the OG Sultan RS over to my other tuner garage, or the main tuner garage. You guys will notice that I don't usually have liveries on my vehicles. I kind of like the clean look. I might do like a stripe here and there and maybe some tiny logos, but nothing super crazy. I have very few cars with big liveries on them. Like maybe if I'm trying to go for a race car spec, I'd obviously put the big liveries on it, but aside from that, I just like the clean look. So here we have my main JDM garage. And to start off with, we have the Remus, or the Silvia in real life. Sorry, Nissan Silvia, $1.4 million. And then here we have the Karine Previon at $1.5 million. This is the Lexus SC300, or the Toyota Soarer, I think it's called. And then we have the Toyota Celica, or in the game, the Celica GTF. 1.2 million dollars actually for this one. There's a trade price of 1.5 for this one. And then we have the Futo GTX. This is one of the updated ones. $1.6 million and is off of the Toyota Sprinter in real life. So this is an example over here that was talking about the liveries where it's kind of like a race car. This is the Volker Warner HKR at $1.3 million and is in real life a Datsun Sunny. And then we have a Lexus RCF, one of my favorite sounding cars in the game. $1.8 million, and game is called an Emperor Vector. Then this is the Jester, brand new Toyota Supra. And its price is $2 million. And then we have a 370Z Nissan. This guy in game is called the Nice Euros at $1.8 million as well. And then we have a Honda S2000. This is, I think, the only tuner car you can get that's convertible. At a price of $1.7 million. And then we have a Mazda RX-7. This car did a very nice blue, I think. At a price of $1.6 million for this one. So pretty much this update was all roughly around the same pricing. You'll also notice that they made it, the tuners have other vehicles in it, like the Mustang, I think, which like isn't really a tuner, at least not in my books. The Dominator, yeah, the Mustang, two different Mustangs actually, and then a couple Porsches, looks like the Comet S2, a Growler, and then I think they had a BMW as well. But I'm not going to really classify those as a tuner vehicle. So I just have one more tuner vehicle that's up in the mountains pretty much, or on the hills. So let's go take a look up there. So I only have one car in here that I consider a tuner, which is at the top right corner, and it's called the Anise Savestra, or in real life the Mazda Savannah. This car is about $1 million and has a nice sound to it too. But that's all for today. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.